Yo, what up guys? It's your boy Nimbus here, and today we got an account overview. So I'm going to be talking about, how strong I've gotten in the last 3 months, where I'm at, and, what I'm planning to do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get into it. All right, and so I'm just going to go ahead and just show you guys what my items are while Mar is the fool, mini Mar. But yeah, so I guess just first and foremost, right now, let me pull out my fams. Right now I'm at about 120-ish million combat power, and so this does not factor in, or this does factor in, sorry, event buffs. And so I guess the first thing I just want to go over is what my combat power is with familiars. And so with familiars, my combat power is actually a little short of 140 mil. I think with the next upgrade to my boss damage in the event buffs, it'll push me over 140. But yeah, so I'm sitting at around 140 million combat power. And again, just to show you guys, my Demon Slayer is roughly, yeah, I made this character on February 9th, so it's a little more than 4 months old. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with right now. In regards to all my actual gear, right now, I can't be asked to do Afterlands, and I'm pretty sure the Guild Castle totems are better, so that's what I'm running here. For everything else, I am one pitched. I do have some more pitched, I guess. I have a second book, which I got this week, luckily. I have an eye patch I haven't tapped yet. I also have seen it berserked, but it did not go, unfortunately. So yeah, so I have a 19-star slime ring. I actually did not see a slime ring for more than a month, I think, but now it's just been raining slime rings, so this is going to try and get 22'd during 5, 10, 15, or sorry, Shining. I have a 22 Meister ring that's fake 3 line. I have a Cont 3. This is my third Cont 3, I think. I really cannot seem to get my hands on a Cont 4 or a Roar, but is what it is. I have a 2-lined 21-star sup ring. So the reason it's not 22 is, spares sup rings are kind of hard to come by. You get 1 attempt a month. And yeah, so right now I'm just sitting on some Condis treasures and some Meister rings. And during Shining, we're going to see if this goes, hopefully, because I think I'll only have 1 spare, I think, maybe 2, depending on how the coins are talking. Hopefully they're talking nice. What else? We have a 22 Dom Pendant, fake 3 line. The flame's okay on it. I need to fix that. We have a 22-star Sup Pendant, fake 3 line. We have a 22 Sup Belt, fake 3 line. Again, I'm okay to settle fake 3 line on these. It's not that serious, I think. These aren't Biss, so it's okay. I have a real 3 line CRA top. Again, the flame on this is just okay. It's nothing crazy. We have a 17-star Twilight Mark. For the life of me, I cannot get Twilight Marks to drop. I've only seen another Twilight Mark last week. So yeah, I'm probably going to push this to 19 stars because I only have 1 spare. And I don't have a replacement if it booms unless I go back down to Sweetwater. So I'm not going to do that. For the face, I'm rocking the Sweetwater Monocle 22-star. Hopefully the eye patch goes. I'm probably going to settle 20 or 21 stars on this eye patch, just because right now, actually no, I think I do have to send this because I already have the Dawn boss set going, and the only difference I'm going to be getting is just the flame. So I'm probably going to flame this, try and get a decent flame on it, and then the second this becomes better than the monocle, I am probably going to replace it. So we'll have to see what's going on with that just during Shining. We have a real 3-line CRA top. The flame again is just okay, nothing crazy. Same thing with pants, 22 starred again. This one has an okay flame. This is something I'm down to settle for now. And then for my shoes, I actually got a really good flame on the shoes. They are 17 starred, and so that is because I've been saving my arcane spares. And again, waiting for Shining because arcanes are just so damn expensive to tap. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. We're still I'm probably going to try and get everything to 20 stars first and then see what's up, because my shoulder, as you guys can see here, is 20 starred real 3 line. My gloves here are double primed, and again, I got really lucky with the flame. I don't know what the hell's up with this one, but yeah, so the only thing I can really gain on this is, the 2 stars obviously, and then the flame's really good already. and maybe I could look for like double prime with like a line of stat, but it's not too pressing for me. I feel like double prime's already good enough right now. We have our cape here, 17 starred. The flame on this one is again really good. I got really lucky with the flame on this, and this. But yeah, we're gonna be pushing this to 20 stars and seeing from there. We also have sup earrings. These are 22 stars, so the ring is my last piece of sup gear that I need to finish, and then I'm just done with sup. But I'm still gonna run Gollux just so I can transfer the sup pendant into a source of suffering, which is a pitched item from Vihila. So that's the next thing I'm going to be doing with my sup gear. And this is also fake 3-lined. The flame on this I have not really fixed. And then so, you know, we have a Magnus badge because I haven't gotten a Jenny badge, Victoria Cup medal because right now it just gives me the most range. And then we have our Fairy Heart, which is also really fake 3-lined. So we also have our book. The flame on this is just okay right now. I haven't rolled anything better. I've kind of just been throwing flames at like this second book, and then whichever one's better I'll just replace it with. But it's like, what, I think it's like 120 flame score-ish, a little more, 125-ish maybe, something in that range. Okay, so let's get to our WSE. We are currently running 2 lines of boss, 1 line of attack. I am liberating sometime next month, so I'm not really going to throw anything else at this. I will gain a lot of damage after I liberate. So this is a settle for now. And then for our secondary, I have 2 lines boss, 1 line attack. So we do have a lot of boss damage. Obviously, you know, I'm very aware that I do want 3-line boss, but again, this isn't my RFS, which is best in slot for me. And Damien has not been dropping it. He dropped me an eye patch before he dropped me a Rune Force Shield, so it is what it is, I guess. I'm still in the Rune Force Shield waiting room. And then for my emblem, I have 2 lines attack, 1 line of strength. And so yeah, that's what I'm rocking right now. And then obviously, you know, the con 3. For my drop gear, it's just like real drop gear, I guess. So this is hybrid, this is just 1 line drop, this is hybrid, this is hybrid, this is double drop, this is hybrid, this is double drop, this is hybrid, and that brings me to 200% drop rate, 100% meso obtained. So this is all done. I'm probably not going to replace this for a long time, if like not ever, or like never, I guess. I just don't see myself needing to unless I really need the damage, but that doesn't seem to be the case right now, and once I liberate, it definitely will not be. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. And then in regards to the familiar situation, let's see here. So I have a couple large drop familiars, but I like this one the most, so that's what I'm running. In regards to my damage familiars, I have a 6% attack familiar, this one's 35 boss functionally, this one's 5% attack and 20% IED. I also have a 20%, oh, you guys can't see that. I also have a 20% boss familiar, but I did my Maple Scouter and it did tell me that this is my best one. The ID gives me more damage than the 20% boss with 5% attack at least. So this is what I'm rocking. And yeah, so then in regards to, like, you know, my mules, I do have a N10 mule in my Nightwalker. It's about 60 million combat power, so I can probably C10 on it. I'm going to start doing C10 so I can get him to liberate. That's the plan for the Nightwalker. My Moshuan can do up to Enlomian right now, so at 10 million combat power. Same thing with my Blaster. My Mihail is just CRA. My Dawn Warrior can do up to Akechi and CPAP. My Marksman can do up to Akechi and CPAP. My Buccaneer can do up to Akechi and CPAP. My Bowmaster is CRA right now. I just made the Sia. Right now it should be around Akechi CPAP. But you know, it's an item burning gear, so when it hits 220 it'll get an upgrade. My Lin can do CRA comfortably. I'm going to be building up my Lin next probably. I have an Angelic Buster that can do CRA, and then I have a Night Lord I'm building up, and a Wind Archer that I'm building up, and a hero that I have nodes on, but I haven't really played it that much. I'm still kind of playing around with which ones I want to push as my boss mules. I'm probably going to cut the Angelic Buster and the Marksman. I'm not really a big fan of how they feel, and I'm probably going to replace them with either Night Lord, Wind Archer, or hero. It's still very much to be determined. In regards to my link skills, pretty much done everything. There isn't really a link skill I need. I guess like the only thing I'm really missing is finishing off my Wings of Freedom, like my resistance link skill. I think I'm missing like Battle Mage or something, but other than that, like everything is done. There aren't really any other link skills I need except for maybe Kaiser's link skill for when I make a Demon Avenger, but that's more of a in the future type of thing. In regards to my current link skill setup, well, I guess Sia just came out, so you know Demon Slayer already has the Demon Slayer link skill, so that's kind of innate. I'm also running Kana's Elementalism, the Explorer Mage link skill, the Lin link skill, Kinesis link skill, AB, Arc, Mo Xuan's link skill. I don't know if I don't think I need Luminuses. I might for the grandest bosses because they have more more defense. But I'm still gonna need to check this one out. I'm still very sus of it. I'm also running Thief link skill, the Sia link skill, which is like one of the new best ones, which just came out. I already got her done. Cadena link skill and the Demon Avenger link skill. This is my bossing setup. In regards to my farming setup, I'm currently running Ho Young, Aaron, Kana, Mercedes, Evan. The reason I run Phantom's link skill is because Demon Slayers don't actually have a lot of innate crit stat. Their abilities have a lot of built-in crit, if that makes sense. And so I actually need this for my Soul Janus to one-shot, or else it becomes really inconsistent and it hurts my kill rate. Also running the Lara link skill, Kinesis again, Arc, Ilium because, you know, I am TP farming, so it's permanently just maximum stats. The Sia link skill, because 3% crit damage is a lot of damage actually, and also the link skill for the Demon Avenger. And then so in regards to my Legion right now, this is what we're kind of dealing with. I actually just hit 9k Legion, so I'm actually really happy with that. But yeah, this is the Legion I'm currently running for bossing, as you guys can see here. Let's see, so yeah, I'm just running full boss damage, full IED, full crit damage, and then the rest of it is just going into buff duration. And then I'm just going to end up maxing out buff duration when I get the legacy blocks, or I mean the event like Legion blocks, and then a couple more characters go to 250. I think I'm missing, what is this, 15 pieces. So with 2 event blocks and like 3 more 250s, or sorry, 5 more 250s, this will be done. So the ones I'm going to be prioritizing are definitely going to be, it's going to be, I think Hayato gives crit damage. I don't remember who gives crit damage. I'm pretty sure Hayato gives crit damage. Yeah, I need to get Shade to 250 for the crit damage, yeah, and Hayato for the crit damage. After that, I'm going to be doing Kana for boss damage, and I'm going to be doing Demon Avenger for the boss damage. And then the last one, I don't know who I'm going to be doing yet. We're gonna have to see what's up. I already have my Sia at 210, so I guess my Sia will be going to 250 because she does give essentially boss damage. And then for my farming setup, what I'm running is currently this. So I got crit damage maxed out. Again, I am a TP farmer, a dirty TP farmer. So I'm running the buff duration, normal monster damage, and the rest is going into EXP obtained. And again, anything I get on my Legion from here on out is just going to be going into EXP obtained because I'm missing, I think, about like 4.75% extra bonus EXP. So these are my 2 setups, and then this is just like my regular farming setup for things that don't TP farm. And then I guess the last thing I can cover kind of just my inner ability. So for my inner ability, my current setup right now is just boss damage, abnormal damage, or sorry, damage to like abnormal status monsters, and then cooldown skip. I am probably going to end up switching cooldown skip to buff duration, just for more AB uptime. But I kind of like the cooldown skip. It's like a little Gambo when I'm bossing, and it's a little bit more iframes. And then for for my farming setup, I'm currently just running buff duration, Mesos obtained, and item drop rate. I do want to tier this up to unique and get unique drop rate, but that has not been in the cards recently. So what I'm currently thinking of doing is just actually making a 3rd one, just with a around 20% drop rate, just for when I hit loot boxes, because it's 10% extra drop rate, which is just free. So that's probably what I'm going to be doing before I go back and try and min-max the rest of my inner abilities. And so yeah, so I guess the next things on the horizon for me are, I am going to be getting my first piece of Eternal gear in about 5 weeks because I'm doing End Kalos. E-calling, it's going to take me like another 16 weeks to do this, to get my first like piece of Eternals from E-calling. So that's really out of the question. In regards to my nodes here, this is like what it's looking like. I haven't maxed Mystema. I know I should, but I probably won't for a while. So it's just like chilling, you know what I mean? Everything else is completely maxed out. I'm probably going to do Mystema eventually, but I just know like the damage isn't that much, so I'd rather use my nodes elsewhere. In regards to my Hexa, this is what my Hexa is looking like. So I'm just going to pull up a little graph for you guys here just so I can kind of explain my thought process. Okay guys, so this is like my Hexa converted tracker, and so essentially what it does is it kind of just like, you know, tells you what to max out in what order. It tells you also how much final damage this is going to be giving you. And then on this side here, it tells me how much Erda I've spent, how much Erda I need to finish everything, how much fragments I've spent, how much fragments I need to like finish everything, and then how much final damage I'm at, and how much more final damage I can get, right? And so if you guys can see here, I'm down to like this point. And so what it's saying is I still have about 15 final damage or 15% extra damage I can get onto myself by completing the rest of my Hexastat, right? And so what this completion thing here means is I've already gotten like 73% of the final damage that I can get from 6th job, and I've only spent about, what is this, like 25% of the fragments needed, which means that for another 16,000 fragments, I'm gonna get like 15 FD, and I've only spent 5,000 or 6,000-ish fragments. So to me at least, because I farm so much, it's not really a priority. Like 15% FD is nice, like don't get me wrong, but what I'm planning to do with my Demon Slayer is to max out Janus, and I've been maxing out Janus. I'm almost at Janus 25, so I'm gonna keep pushing Janus because I farm a lot, and I can get like an additional 23% EXP, 25% EXP just by pushing and maxing out Janus, because right now it gives me 75% EXP, and when you get Janus to level 30, it goes up to 100. And so, like, you know, my end goal is to hit 290, and it takes super long to hit 290, so even getting an additional 25% bonus EXP passively, you get like a ton. And so if you see here, like, my current EXP obtained is 160, and that's with this boss title, right? So without the boss title, I would be at about, what is that, 127? So that's like a huge increase to me for EXP. It's almost like 20%, I think. And so 20% pushing to 290 is like days, if not months, of farming that I'll be saving just by finishing Janus first. And so, you know, I can already solo all of C10E. I can already theoretically solo Black Mage. I've never done it like in practice. So I'm not really too pressed about it or about damage right now. I'm also about to liberate too. So to me, the EXP is definitely more of a priority than the damage, but for, you know, obviously it'll be different for each and every person. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now on my Demon Slayer. Just a little recap. I just wanted to document it. Again, I'm very much happy with the progress we've been making over the last 6 months. We are at, you know, a crazy amount of combat power. I feel like the account's in a really good spot. I have a lot of boss mules. The income is really good. I'm slowly just going to be like, you know, weeding out which boss mules I really like and don't like. I think the first one I'm going to cut is probably going to be the Angelic Buster, and I'm probably going to replace it with either the Hero or the Night Lord. I'm still deciding. The Marksman I'm going to give a second chance. I still haven't gotten attack speed +1 on its passive, so we'll have to see about that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's where my account is kind of at right now, and I'm probably going to start doing probably like a monthly or like every other month check-in on my character. But yeah, it's just a little bit of an update for you guys that, you know, don't check out the stream often and just watch my videos. That's kind of where I'm at in MapleStory right now. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really means a lot. We're currently gunning for 2K viewers. You guys have been crushing it. We are also doing a giveaway in the Discord for hitting 1K viewers. You know, I really appreciate you guys. My Discord is going to be linked in the bio. And then I also do stream on Twitch from Sundays to Thursdays from 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, hopefully I catch you guys on stream. Hopefully I catch you guys in the Discord. And see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Holy shit, dude! Holy shit!